All right, well, if you're in Pittsburgh, you know this is true. Our city is an amazing place to raise a family. There are all kinds of things to do to help your children learn and grow here.
You bet. That's the inspiration behind Pittsburgh Magazine's Family City Guide. It's a brand new take on the magazine's annual City Guide. And here with all the details is Sean Collier, Associate Editor of Pittsburgh Magazine. Hey, Sean, how you doing?
I'm good. Glad to be back.
Do you hate 28 too?
I do.
It's only...
I don't live out that way, but
well, I do.
You'd think after 50 years of construction they would have cleared it all up, but not quite.
No.
They just, I mean, they didn't build any shoulders. After all these years of reconstruction, they didn't put any shoulders on them. So if there's an accident, it just stops everything.
All right, well, let's jump into the magazine. Are you done?
Yeah.
There was an accident today, as you can probably tell.
All right.
And brave the traffic to do things with your family this summer, of
there
course.
You
there
go.
You go.
Nice way to... Okay, so here is the cover of Pittsburgh Magazine, and I love this because I'm like right in the middle of raising my family, and so we are always looking for things to do. So this kind of goes from A to Z, 26 ideas for things to do.
Yeah, we've done a city guide for decades, and kind of made that very general, a guide to the entire region, finding things throughout the region.
And not necessarily for families.
No,
I mean, some of it was.
Some of it would be, of course. That was the change this year. We kind of thought, we tell people things to do in Pittsburgh every month. We always have restaurant reviews, we always have events, stuff to do. Let's now dedicate the city guide exclusively to family activities.
Nice idea. Where'd that come from? Why this year?
That came from, you know, I've noticed that we haven't necessarily had that coverage in the magazine month to month. We don't have a normal family page in our living section, our scoop section, so if we haven't really found the spot for it in the monthly magazine, why not dedicate a full issue to it?
I love it. So some of the things are obvious. A, aviary, Z, zoo, but in between...
That was the start.
Yeah, in between you're going to find some really interesting things. One of the things you guys cover is family-friendly restaurants, which is something that I am always looking for.
We have a section, outside of the A to Z section, we have a section, eat, shop, dine. There's 5 of them. Eat, shop, play, learn, do. Took a while to get that down. But our restaurant critic, Hal Klein, in my biased opinion, certainly the best restaurant critic in the city. It was interesting to see him writing about kid menus that you could color on and which places offered more than hot dogs and chicken fingers. So a good list of family-friendly restaurants as well.
Tell us some more about the section that's entitled Choosing a Family.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
As soon as the idea for Family City Guide came together, I've wanted to have a story from one of our contributors, Amy Whipple. I wanted to get her story in the magazine for years. I knew this was perfect. She has written for us for a long time.
Beautiful
and she, a couple of years ago, said to me, you know, I'm thinking about becoming a foster parent. And at the time I thought, oh, that's interesting. Let's you know, I hope that goes well for her. And then one day, this child arrived in her home, and I was really just blown away by the way she immediately brought this child into her life and the relationship they had immediately. And it was so inspiring to see someone make the choice. This is going to adopt. Yeah, this is going to be my child now. And started as a foster parent, and after taking care of him for about a year, moved to adopt him formally. And the way that they formed this family in what we would still call an unconventional way, but, you know, in a way that's becoming more and more common, and Pennsylvania has a lot of resources for people who want to foster children. I was inspired by their story and really wanted to get it in Pittsburgh Magazine, and Family City Guide was, I thought, the perfect time to do it.
Oh, what a touching story. You know, Lynn Hayes Freeland does The Waiting Child every week, and we know that there are a lot of families, or a lot of children looking for loving families. So. And
I was encouraged to see, and Amy writes about as well, the number of resources that there are, and there aren't too many hurdles. If they, you know, if you can prove that you have a good home and you would provide a good home for a child in need, they're going to do everything they can to make sure that
the state helps you out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about some of your favorites in this magazine, A to Z, and then I want to hear about Best of the Berg Party.
Of course. I really liked B is for Baseball, was one of those obvious ones. And I, being a lifelong baseball fan, jumped at the opportunity to take that one on.
It was the Wild Things field,
And I thought, you know, we all know what a great experience
PNC Park
is, and going to a Pirate game with your family. I thought, I'm going to take a Saturday night and take a trip down to Washington and see what they have to offer. I was blown away by the amount of family engagement and fan engagement.
Yeah.
You know, they sell milk and cookies for about an inning. For $1 behind, you know, in the home plate concourse, you go up and line up, and they have a big tray of fresh cookies.
Oh, how fun.
And there's kids lined up for milk and cookies. Every inning break, there's some kind of game on the field or on the dugout where they invite kids up to play. And their kids club, which is really inexpensive, I forget the price, but it's you know, no more than you would pay for a couple of hot dogs at most baseball games. Gets a kid a ticket to every game. They run the bases, after every Sunday home game. They do so much for families, and the players are so accessible for young fans down there.
Yeah.
So I was very impressed with the
that's the minor league system for you. It's just built for families.
Of course.
Try asking for milk and cookies at the PNC Park.
It's going to be a little bit more expensive, I think.
And we've talked about the Best of the Berg party a few weeks ago, but what's going on with that?
Yes, tomorrow night at Stage AE, 7 o'clock, our annual Best of the Berg party, where we not only celebrate the winners, we invite a lot of them to show off what earned them that title. So you'll see a lot of our guests, both food, drink, entertainers roaming around. It's going to be a great time. You can get tickets now at pittsburghmagazine.com/BOTB.
Okay,
Good
great.
stuff. Always a pleasure. Sean, thank you.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Good to see you. And for more family-friendly activities, restaurants, and sites, you can check out Pittsburgh Magazine's Family City Guide. We'll have a link to their site posted for you at kdka.com/PTL.
I know, I'm going to check that out for sure.
You bet.
Well,